minute. Something ain't right.
That is right, ladies and gentlemen. For the first time ever, we get a workpiece for a weapon that has 4 upgrades instead of 3. So we get 10% more durability, only 4% more damage, so it's not a whole lot to be honest. You get a faster reload and a faster projectile speed. And I already see a couple of sell orders on the market, and do you really think people are gonna buy Quasars for 4% more damage for 2,800 coins? Nah, dude. It does have a different skin. That's kind of cool though. It is. I wish it had a different CK, that would have been perfect, but it's still the same looking weapon, but with a different type of skin. And the way you craft them is by going to the event passes workbench, and then you can basically craft as many as you want, but it will cost you bearings though. I do wonder if this is the beginning of higher upgraded items, because right now we got 2 ranks, and then the new Quasar has 3 ranks. I am not a big fan of this, and I think the devs are just testing the waters a little bit to see what would happen, you know, to see players' feedback. The new battle pass is called Time for Predator. That's such a funny name. And so these are the first 6 rewards, and then you get an Argus, and then at level 12 you get the workpiece for the Quasar custom or cust. At level 13 you get the dino legs, because these will be used in classic PvP and they were crazy expensive. They're still crazy expensive. At level 19 you get the recipe for the dino legs and a few other rewards. I wonder when you get the bearings though. At level 25 you get another Argus, a few other rewards. You get another dino leg at level 31. Wait, hold up. You only get 1 at level 13, what the hell? And then you get the other one weeks later at level 31. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so a few other rewards. At level 39, you get the Whaler Cabin. At level 40, you get the Scouts Container. And only at level 41 and up, you earn bearings. So it lasts 27 days, and in the past, you only got enough daily challenges to reach the end of the event pass. I wonder if that's gonna be the same thing over here, because if that's the case, that means you're gonna have to buy a few levels just to be able to craft these custom Quasars. Right now we have 2 challenges available, and I'm assuming every day it's gonna be the same amount of points. So we get 1450 XP for the event pass. And looking at this, we might only need 1000 XP per level. So let me do some calculations. Now according to my calculations, you get just enough to get to level 40. So I'm assuming that if you want to get those Quasars, you're gonna have to buy a few levels. Very, very no bueno. Yesterday, they also shared their roadmap for Q3 2025. The next battle pass is gonna be a Steppenwolf's battle pass, and we're getting a new PvP brawl set in space, so spacecraft are definitely a thing. Battle walkers in the classic PvP brawl. Does this mean that they won't put walkers in classic PvP? Because they're saying it's a brawl. And other new brawls, PvE brawls with armored aircraft and PvP with survival elements, okay. UI update for the market tab, quick purchase of parts through the exhibition, improved search at the exhibition, new relic part. Ooh, they're not saying relic weapon, new relic part, okay. And a relaunch of the series with the brawls with the Ravagers and a new anti-cheat. I hope they fix the UI of the blueprints as well, because that thing is still a mess. So that's it for today's video, fellas. Just wanted to quickly update you guys. I think I should have a 7 Days to Die episode out as well today. So if you want some more of JB, you can check out that video. See you guys in the next one. Have a great day. Peace.